I'm quite comfy. Revealed. Who's that Pokemon? It's a comfy dude. Like that's, listen to that sound in the background. The when it pops up, that's in RE4. I don't know if this was just, that noise was making the rounds or what. I think it's in the chapter end screen or the save one. Like the save place. Sure. Need to finish adjusting my blanket. Oh yeah. Takes a while. Gotta turn on that ×4 zippy. So you hear that sound? Ripper would know. You hear that sound? It'll come again. But that's an RE4, right? I could kind of hear it there. I think it's in the safe room. Right there. Safe room or the chapter end, something like that. I guess they both used it for their games. It would make sense that Akira Yamaoka makes soundtracks for horror games. That sound right there. Yeah. That kind of like drone. Wow, wow. That's like right at RE4, dude. Wonder where they got that from. That they would both use it. Maybe they're buds. I don't know who did RE4 soundtrack. Anyways, let's get started. I am like super bundled up, dude. I have a blanket around my shoulders. Blanket around my fucking body. I'm ready. Beanie.
Who'd I just pass there? That you, good buddy? Treetop tall and wall to wall. Travis, you messed up son of a bitch. What you doing on my road? Late on a gig, bud. I'm taking the shortcut past Silent Hill. Stopping for coffee as soon as I hit Brahms. I'm beat. Bad dreams still keeping you awake. I told you, man, a girl or two would go a long way. Sleep like a baby with a chick in your cab. Guess I just don't meet the right girls, bud. Maybe if you weren't always blabbering about losing your balance when you were young, how you don't even remember how, why. Hey, chill. You don't see me bringing up your issues. No need. My old lady keeps me fully informed of my feelings. The girl keeps notes. You mean she hasn't left you yet? Any day now. See you around, Travis. Take it easy. 10-4. Catch you later, buddy.
I think the only thing I'm going to care about in this game is the Akira Yamaoka soundtrack. We'll see. So this is one of the non-Team Silent Hill games. I haven't played any non-Team Silent ones. None of them are supposed to be great, but this is supposed to be one of the least shitty. They're all Western made. The hub station name? Give me the list and I can tell you, man. It doesn't have a number. It's just a name, and it's not the access pillar. So I think that should be enough info. It was like west something, I thought. Yeah, I went back there a lot.
Huh? Hey, come back!
So this was originally made for the PSP. You're like, wow, this looks like shit. Are my buttons set right? I have to hold it for... Jesus, why does it feel so laggy? No love for Kevin, man. Like, I have crazy input delay. Whatever. Like, we're talking an unreal amount of input delay. Just the fog.
Not fog. It's smoke. My God.
My God.
Someone's in there.
Yeah, that's how you built Joshua pure strength. It's interesting you can mix it up on a lot of those characters. Yeah, there's something wrong. One sec, guys. It's weird, the game's not lagging, but I'm having input delay. Maybe that's just how it is. It keeps asking for the map. Thing is, I played through this bit a while ago. It wasn't really any issues.
You're coming with me.
Do I want it on this volume? Or? I guess so. Wait one sec. I assume as the series goes, it gets more freedom of customization. Yeah, the god tier. I feel like I had a pretty good setup for the final boss. I could have made it better, but I forgot to equip the second gladiator belt on Kevin. It keeps asking for a map. Like it's hitting two buttons at once. I might need to save. Quit. Thumbs up.
Safe now. Hey! Someone help her! Where is everyone? Where am I?
Raccoon City, dude.
Silent Hill. What happened last
Oh.
night? That girl. Did she make it? They would have taken her to the hospital. Kuntz Street. I need to see if she's okay.
What street? Right now it's like no input delay. Apparently there's multiple endings in this game, but you get the good. This is the PS2 version. And they keep playing a chord for that song. Dude, it keeps asking for a map. I think something's wrong with my fucking controls. I gotta reset the game. Oh, really? Yeah, I've not messed with it. Software mode, because the game's flashlights break on hardware. I don't think there's many options. Yeah, press that button and it's asking for... I think it's fucked right now. Make a quick save. I'm gonna restart. Alright, give me a sec, guys. For some reason it's like hitting multiple buttons at once, man. I don't know why. Have you played this one? Bang. Excuse me also. None? Oh, okay. Setting all my hotkeys. Some must have just went wrong in there. Alright. Well, that fixes it. Maybe that'll fix some of the input delay too. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, these Western made ones are not supposed to be as good. This one's supposed to emulate Silent Hill 1 a lot. So, that could be alright, we'll see. Tips. Oh, you can scroll. I can barely see the arrow. I just want the controls, dude. Looks like it's got horrible combat like Silent Hill. Great. Okay. Seems to be working now. Yeah, telling the input delay, but that might just be the game's fucking dog shit. So. Might just have like really fucking clunky delayed controls, so you can't just instantly go into a run or something. But moving's got a delay too, so I don't know. Whatever. I'll get over it. Like we'll be on this all day and night. I don't remember delay when I was using my Wii Pro. Why would there be delay with that? I don't know. It might just be that I turned on the stream, but it's not lagging. So that's what's weird.
Hey, you a doctor?
Can I help you?
That fire last night. The girl who was burned. Is she here?
A girl? We've received no new patients in the last day or so.
Why is everybody so quiet now?
She was burned all over.
Are you a relative? What did you say her name was?
I don't know her name. I was the one who saved her from the fire. She must have been brought here. Is there another hospital?
I'm sorry. Perhaps someone in reception could help you. I have urgent business to attend to. Goodbye.
Okay. This game's cursed, dude. Whenever I try to play it, there's just always some weird issues, man. I mean, at least the flashlight works. I could try the other controller and see if that would just like was the issue for some reason. I just don't see why this controller would have crazy input delay. Here, I'm gonna try it. I'll be right back, guys. We'll get it fucking tested now. All bundled up, now I gotta get all unbundled. Just fucking, end it. Man's in his cocoon, he's uncocoon. Just disgusting. I gotta set up the controls again. Oh, give me a sec, guys. Top tier, streamy. Set these up before, but sometimes you just turn on the stream and more shit happens, man. Oops, I just exited the game totally. Oh. Guess we're exiting the game. Have it any other way? I know it. Just that good, dude. I don't know. I just always have weird issues, man. And I even tested like every game for like 10 hours plus the day before we started this shit. Not every game for 10 hours, but like total. I was testing everything. Condemned was the most. I had to get fucking a bunch of patches online to fix Condemned, but. One sec. I mean, I guess I could just use this controller. I'm gonna bundle up everything. One sec here. I'll pull up my shorts. Me fucking shorts, man. Look, man, I just want to play a mediocre fucking Silent Hill game, alright? Ask. My wires, how I like them. The struggle, dude. What a struggle. Okay. Let me check this online here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Is it 70 on Metacritic? More than I thought. What kind of controller issues? Was it something you just figured out yourself? Or is there like patches and shit? Guessing it's nothing crazy. I think it just kind of hasn't, but this feels a little less shitty. Maybe. What's up, motherfucker? Bop, 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 bop. Put your fisties up. Put your fisties up. Fucking like. Yeah. Fucking so silly, just throwing their fist up. Could tell this was made for the PSP, man. Some weird shit going on. Does everything work? I don't know how I had that like weapon list earlier. Oh, it's D-pad. Okay, well, let's get started on it. I don't like using this controller much for analog because it's kind of an awkward feeling controller, the Wii U Pro. But we'll just go ahead. I think Xbox One's better for analog. I just like using this for its D-pad. Some retro shit. No, the game just had controller support. But I use a Xbox controller for Trails, so. Maybe it was the game trying to use two different types at once.
Yes?
Miss? Fuck. Oh shit. Executed, dude. Spooky. Alright, how's the volume, guys? I have it on 3%. I think that's alright. I think I'll turn you guys a bit down, then we're good. No, imagine just because of patches and it being more PSP, right? So when you play Zero and shit, are those PSP versions or are they like originally PC releases with fan translations? Mirror attack? Or is it... Do you guys think it's two different versions of the same guy? Or a mirror? Trying to see if I can get this to clip through the wall on the other side so I can see it.
You're the girl from the fire. How did you... I'm seeing things. This ain't right.
Plastic lungs. Oh, okay. Weird. Oh, just ancient, janky Falcon bullshit. So apparently there's like an ending for killing 100 enemies. It's a bad ending. But I think it's like on subsequent playthroughs or something. And then there's one that's like a UFO dog ending hybrid. My lucky quarter. Why is that here? The pterodactyl? The pterodactyl like the most annoying thing on that whole fucking game. By a long shot. Yeah, they're no bueno. Map's really zoomed in. Okay. Yeah, I think they just want to like immediately like, oh, it's Silent Hill, yeah, the nurse, like right away, Guys, it's Silent Hill, you guys know Silent Hill, right? That kind of thing. It's Silent Hill Origins. Oh, the voice acting's a separate thing. Thing I'm not gonna like about this probably is that it's trying to be like an origin story for Silent Hill 1 with all the cult shit probably. And I feel like the cool stuff is more the psychological ambiguity that like 2 and 3 kind of have. I feel like this is gonna be some Western dev trying to really like ham-fist the origin plot to something that nobody really gives a fuck about an origin plot with. I don't know, maybe it's like a result of the movies that this game exists. When did the movies come out? Or the first one? This game came out in like 2008 or something, I think. Where I get to my notes. I haven't seen the first movie since probably it came out. I was gonna watch it soon. I'd like to do like a movie week or two where we, or like a maybe a little mini movie marathon where we just watch like video game movies. Just see how they are, like the Mario one and Silent Hill and Street Fighter and shit like that. Already live action movie marathon. That'd be some good cheese, man. Maybe before the Monster Hunter movie. I don't know when that comes out. There's some puzzling going on here. Germany, it's already out. What? The Germans love the Monster Hunters, man. Love that monster. Oh, my shit broke. Yeah, I don't know if the ending for getting 100 kills, like the bad ending, you can get on your first playthrough. I would need to look that up. December? Oh shit. Might have to do it next month. No, it's probably because I didn't execute her was the problem. Can I get in here at all? The operating room. There's a DOA movie. Yeah, there's a Mortal Kombat movie in Street Fighter. The fucking TV. Oh, exactly. There's the Tomb Raider movie. Like a Hitman movie. There's a Doom movie. There's all sorts of game movies, really. Producer for the DOA movie? Oh, Jesus. Does he just do like everything, man? Is he just like the video game movie guy? Oh yeah, there's the Doom movie with the chick. I'd want to see the Rock one, but the chick one's probably pretty fucking special. I've seen some clips of it. They look pretty bad. Sit down, bitch. I haven't bothered with weapons, man. I'll just drop my TV, dude. Yeah. Sure, it's doable. Doomable. camera in this fucking blows ass, man. I have to keep relocking the camera. Is it just because Anderson had like one successful series or whatever? Everybody's just like, yep. Because Anderson's the Resident Evil guy, right? The staff lounge key. Oh, so can I just switch freely? Could you switch freely in the first one? I thought it was more kind of just scripted. It just happened. I kind of like that better. Because then it feels kind of like unavoidable and spooky. Or this feels like it'd just be like annoying me just walking through the same place twice. Let's squeeze some more game time out. Yeah, I thought it was fixed points. Oh, was it obvious? But yeah, I still liked it more fixed. I feel like. Are these still locked? But like in just different ways? I guess he makes movies. I don't know if the Resident Evil movie was even like good. Or if it just kind of caught on and now that people were invested, they all kept watching. I imagine not very well. I'm sure the Monster Hunter movie will do well. Just purely because Monster Hunter is like big. I'm guessing 2 million. Maybe 5. 7.5. Yeah. I mean, DOA is not a big franchise, dude. Who the fuck cares about Dead or Alive, man? I mean, it's a fucking, like, people care about Ryu, sorta. And people care about the titties, but, like, DOA? Did they just approach him and say, hey, we wanted a Dead or Alive movie because there was a Street Fighter and a Mortal Kombat movie and those went well? Money-wise or something. And they just figured it'd work out, like, Dead or Alive, their series has as much pull. Like, of course it ain't gonna make money, especially if the movie's shit. Unless they're dying in your arms, don't book them in. But our recreation budget's okay. Jesus. A bunch of scum. What even was that? I like instantly fucking popped it out. The fucking menus in this game are atrocious, dude. Like, oh, you want to check your items, which you need to use on a bunch of shit. You press a button and then it's like fucking 50 tabs deep. Like, why not just have it be like on the D-pad? And then you just cycle through them, or like a grid. Because PSP, you have to have like fucking bigger like menus, you know? Because it's handheld. Like how phone menus suck. They're just like 3 big icons you have to scroll through for 10 hours. Exam room key. Okay. Jam. I don't know, if you're gonna make a DOA movie, there's at least gotta be some tits. I mean, that's kind of like the whole fucking thing. Better or worse. That's kind of it, man. I love when the camera starts facing him, like as he's entering. But like, there's no camera control, there's just like lock forward. I will say some of the camera angles and lighting so far, when it's not annoying, have been pretty decent. They've got some of those kind of like odd kind of angles. Might be too much, we'll see. Sarah 19. There's Amy 31, Sarah 19. Oh, really? He's in so many great movies, man. Age before beauty. What does that even mean? And there's a 19, a 31, and what? There's always those dudes who like just love some of those movies, like no matter what. Well, that looked like it was alright. Okay, maybe I wouldn't be the best doctor. Which, I mean, that's their right, man. That's cool, but yeah, it's always hard to get like an opinion when there's like the 2 dudes who are like, fucking, I love this fucking movie, and it's like super. They don't even say why. They're just like super fucking just biased about it. Why couldn't we get in the doctor's office? I'm going really slow. And a lot of it's just the amount of opening and closing of shit I gotta do. Oh, there's another door in here. Oh, it's this. Katie Burrito, dude. I don't know. True horror. I guess you know I'm kind of there already, man. There's no borders this time. It's like the first widescreen game we played. Oh no, we did Condemned. I guess that was widescreen. El burrito. Oh, let's just go upstairs. Those Amy 18, 19, 31. Is there like some list of who's the most beautiful somewhere? That's all I could think of. No, we can't use that. Blood. Spooky. Yeah, the camera's kind of a bitch in this. It always starts like facing you, so, and it doesn't flip around very quickly, so you're always having to like recenter it. Jesus, I've already walked down the entire hall and the camera hasn't changed, man. They should have utilized the second stick in this and let you actually like control the camera just a touch, but asking for a lot, man. So I'm guessing we're just looking for the 3 names. But I don't know what age or beauty means in this situation. I mean, I get that I'm gonna have to type in their ages in a row of some sort once I find them all, but we're not quite there yet. Have something for this? Like 61. If anything, it's kind of linear right now. I just gotta find the code, I assume. Anything else in here? Okay, the liver. Need to check things a little harder. Oh my god, this camera did. I'm holding one direction, it's just like flipping around. Okay. Let's go put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Take a fucking big dump on Humpty Dumpty. Where was he? Okay. I'm glad there's like notes on it. I always like that about how that was the map with the notes. Made exploration a little bit more fun. You think his eyes are gonna open up? Looks like his face might open up. Oh, does he need like something in the middle there? Guess we're not done yet. Sarah 19. Amy 31, Sarah 19. There one out here. There's really not many places you can go right now. Let's say. Oh, Lucy 23. Okay, so Lucy 23, Sarah 19, and Amy 31. But how's the order work? Age before beauty. Do we just put them in order? Like fucking 18 or 19, 23, 31? It's very possible. No? I think we need to go back to the other side on. Yeah, I think switching on the fly could just introduce more tedium. Then it would really introduce like a cool thing. Having no control of ending up in the other world or whatever. Looks a little spookier. Oh, I can hear the heart. So what was it? 19. I think it was 23. 31. I think it was 23, right? If I remember. I think it was Maybe that's not the right order. There you go. Classic. My favorite kind of puzzle, man. Spawning more dudes for us. Alrighty. So I think some people say Shattered Memories and maybe Homecoming are like the better of. I've heard a case for all of them except Downpour. Like this is the best one that isn't made by Team Silent. But I've never heard any of them considered actually like really good. Still like to try them all. Okay. I'm just taking his eyeballs. I'll be taking your fucking balls, lad. Also, I don't remember if in Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill was supposed to be some kind of projection of a reflection of like mental trouble and shit. Oh, Silent Hill 2 was, and I think 3 had some as well, but what's this guy's problem, man? This just looks like Harry's or his fucking Silent Hill thing. Just old Rust Bucket Silent Hill. Rusty Bucket Bay. They really like this, dude. They have somebody just like jump you. Yeah, they had the same aesthetic. I think 2's is a little different, but some of the imagery. Like, I think 3 had a lot of like sexual shit. Cause like Heather and stuff like that. That might just be like more subtle shit. I don't remember exactly. Kind of Pyramid Head was only supposed to be like a James thing. But then they just used it, I think, in the other Western games. Kind of like beating the whole point kind of deal. I have to sit and think for a minute, like, what button combo do I need to fucking get to this? There we go. The teleporting bathroom, I don't remember that. I remember the school was the scariest part of the first game. Oh, God, yeah, I don't remember that. Wouldn't be surprised since this thing's trying to be Silent Hill 1. Yeah, it could just be a mistake.
You. What was that thing?
What is this audio?
This isn't happening.
It's funny how the dialogue in the first one's awkward, but it works. But in this, it's like awkward. And it's like fucking
Are you okay?
wacky, man. Not in a good way.
Sorry, did I startle you? My name is Lisa. I'm a trainee here. Are you waiting for someone?
No. No, I'm just... Well... I'm done here. Name's Travis. Nice to meet you, Lisa.
You sure you're okay? You look a little shaken up.
Oh, really, Kara?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Maybe it was a mistake and they just owned it.
I've been a little off all day. I was in a fire last night. I think it boiled my brain a little.
The fire in the business district? How awful. I heard about that. No one knows how it got started. And that poor girl, Alessa Gillespie, to die like that.
Alessa? She died?
Yes. Sorry, did you know her?
No. But... never mind.
Well, I have to run. Dr. Kaufman wants to meet me over at Cedar Grove Sanitarium, and he'll be mad if I'm late. Maybe see you around? Take it easy, Travis.
You too, Lisa.
Jesus, what's with the walk, man? She's sauntering around, man. Take it easy, Lisa. The fucking just sledge sitting here, dude. Like you're fucking dumbass. You take it easy now, Lisa. Don't worry about this here sledgehammer. But yeah, I should look at the Dead by Daylight Silent Hill map. That sounds cool. I forgot they did that crossover. Oh, we still can't leave. Figured we were done here, man. Oh. Okay. Where are we going now, man? She said she went to the sanitarium. Oh. Because that's where we're going. There's stamina. Was there stamina in the last one? Or in the first ones? I don't remember. Very unfit. MCs. Okay, only one didn't. That's why I'm getting mixed up. One where you're actually running around the town a shitload. Oh, okay. Yeah. I need to do a replay of those. I like them a lot, but yeah, some of those little details I kind of forgot about. It looks like he's in a straitjacket. Itch my face. Jagged wood. Where's the pterodactyls, man? Where's the origin story on those? Need my gun. You know they're gonna appear, man. The Silent Hill 1 origin story, dude. Would they just let it not? Toluca. Jesus. I have to go all the way up there. Not leaving me with many options. Maybe I need... Yeah, they're just too annoying. I didn't hate the idea of them, that there's like weird flying monsters, but like it's just a pain, man. I mean, they weren't quite like Morrowind tier, but they got there. It didn't kill the game for me or anything, but I don't think it was like a big plus. Is this not Pyramid Head here? Hated them thematically. Yeah. They're kind of just odd. I think they just really wanted like a mix of enemies. And so they're like, well, what weirder way to mix it up? Have a flying guy and it didn't matter at that point. I don't even remember the moth thing. I like one's atmosphere, but yeah, I think it's a little less personal sometimes to the character. They don't all automatically flash or mesh as well as they are just trying to make them like weird. I still like one a lot. Like I said, the original 4 is my least favorite. By a lot. I think while the apartment thing's kind of cool, the fucking like gameplay is shit. Having to retread so many environments is kind of crappy. I also think since you just kind of keep jumping into all these different horror environments, it doesn't really flow together super well. I mean, it's a cool kind of like theme park of horror shit, but then I don't really like the story much either. Still a cool game, but yeah, I just don't like it as much as 1, 2, and 3. Which game had the weird like worm boss that was like under the metro or some shit? I don't even know if it was under a metro. It was like it come up out of the sand. Joe and his trusty mallet. His big trusty mallet. Remember that boss was annoying. I think it was... Okay, was it one? Yeah, that one kind of fucking blew ass, if I remember right. It would kind of pop up out of like the sand. For some reason that's like one of the only ones I remember from 1. Yeah. And Harry had that horrible walk. His walking animation was so funny. Yeah. Something like that. Something silly. I have some water. I'll have to go grab some Coke soon. I think the only thing that's gonna save these Western made ones is probably just the soundtracks. I don't know if they're just gonna like randomly have a Kiriyama music or if it'll like fit the moment. No, that wasn't 4. 4 had those annoying like Bayonetta ass looking like winged demon things. God, that escort quest in Silent Hill 4, man. People joke about RE4 having being a shitty escort thing, but like not even close, dude. Well, they were also in that tower, that like heavenly tower thing or whatever. I guess it wasn't heavenly, but I mean, Silent Hill 4 wasn't even supposed to be a Silent Hill game at the start. They only shoveled it in later. From what I understand. So I'm not surprised it's a little different. They threw in that one Silent Hill level. I remember the metro, I remember the rooftop bit at the beginning. I remember the apartment. I remember the like tower. I remember Silent Hill. You go to for just a touch. It's trusty mallet. It's a good mallet. I think there was also a hospital because there's that one scene with the girl with the big face, and that was like the famous spooky scene. Did Silent Hill 2 even have the cult? I think that was just like a 1 and 3 thing, and I guess Origins now. My dude's cardio game is fucking horrible. They got that fuzzy filter in this. I don't remember how much fuzzy filter was in the other ones. It was probably there. Seems pretty aggressive in this one. Toaster. I get to like almost wait for him to fucking move his shit. Yeah, that's kind of the thing is, I don't remember it. The 1 just had a lot of fog. 2 I don't think had it. If any game had it, it was 3, and I still don't think that had it. I don't think this fuzzy filter was a thing. I just don't remember it. But yeah, one definitely. I don't recall it.
You were at the fire. I saw you there.
Of course you did. That was my house, burning. My daughter, Alessa. You were the one who saved her.
Yeah, she was your daughter? Why did you leave her? Why did no one help? You all left that girl to burn.
So we did. The world is stranger than you think.
You're crazy. What happened to her? Lisa said she was dead.
Alessa is with those who care for her. Do not trust her, Travis. She does not know what she is doing.
How do you know my name? Hey, answer me. They're all crazy.
Okay. I don't want to shit on this game unnecessarily though, just because it's not too. I mean, it could very well be fine. I mean, so far, it just kind of feels like we're taking a tour through Silent Hill. It's like it's a few references, and I don't know really anything about Travis. There's just this girl, who I assume is an important girl from the first one. They've got her dolled up like a fucking movie or some shit. Yeah, it's hard to even get a hold of Homecoming anymore. Might have to try to find it some used place or just do it on like some fucking PS3 emulator at this point. I've heard the Wii version of Shattered Memories is the way to go, just because it was made for it, but I'm not really like dead set on motion controls, and I'd really would have to know how good the motion controls are that that's the way to go. Just because it's made for it doesn't mean that it like makes a good case to play it over like a PS2 version or something. Like it could still be totally fine on another platform. There's a lot of games made for some platforms that get ported that are just fine. I think if anything, this grainy filter makes it hard to like see items. It's kind of on the camera angles at that point. I have no interest in playing the dungeon crawler, Silent Hill, the loot one, but I would play Homecoming Downpour and Shattered Memories. comboed, man. Future peace. Items, supplies. The fuck? Oh, okay. You fucked it. This thing stay dead, or? Thought I had to like execute shit. Guess I'll just be running from everything then. Just finished checking up the female wing. Okay. I don't mind killing them when they're in a room. I fucking can't do anything else. Shotgun ammo. First aid kit. What's up, Rocky? Is that it in here? Alcohol bottle. Damn, late night. Bring on the dark. The code. Oh, okay. Okay, we can go through here. Give me that rain. It should have been raining all day. It's been good, but I don't think it's raining right now. Work at home tomorrow. Cool. A busy week, you think? Or is it shaping up to be not too bad? I heard there was a new tropical storm a few days ago. I'm guessing it's still the same one. Which blows. So what did that archive say? There's a lot of bitches here, dude. Another new one? How bad's this one looking? Jesus. It's locked, okay. No. Hopefully it doesn't reach you at all. Oh, okay. Been a bad year for hurricanes, man. Wonder how stuff places like Cuba and all that are doing. Maybe Cuba's not the place. There's some place southeast over there that gets hit by hurricanes a lot. They must get like jacked. I assume Cuba gets hit a lot, but maybe not quite as much. Like their entire country just getting slammed all the time. This doesn't look to be annoying at all. Okay, not too bad. What is an iron lung? Okay. That makes sense. I guess this is just like an old school one. I figured they have stuff like that, but it's like probably like way smaller. Like, I don't know how accurate a Silent Hill iron lung's gonna be. Looks like the grain filter gets crazier when you fight people or near enemies. I definitely don't remember that being a thing. This is one of those games where I think the game time a lot slower than real time. Although we've had a tinker for 20 so minutes. So. I don't want to go once we get going in here. Ugh. What's the plan tonight? You gonna play some WoW? Or maybe some Dragon Age? It's broken. This camera, dude. You can't recenter it for shit. I don't remember if the other Silent Hills were quite so linear. I mean, I don't care if it's like that linear, but they let you like go to every door, but then you're like, oh, can't actually do it kind of thing. I think if the level design sort of makes it a big open area with a bunch of places you can go to, kind of have to let you go to more rooms and more orders. Maybe it's just because we're early in. Nice. I can come in the door immediately, get fucked. Nice, dude. What's max level again? 60? Oh, 50 for now. Get you some options ready. I feel like we're gonna like put something in the sewage and then it'll land down here. I'm gonna have to come all the way back down. Is that what you're most interested in pursuing? Oh, okay. So are you waiting for your brother like at all? Or are you just doing your own thing? Yeah, this dude just heads you off, really, man? Ugh. Better off just killing him next time. I don't have that many fucking health drinks, dude. Okay, yeah. I remember the new job, I just did enough. Yeah, he'd come back, so makes sense. No, I guess you do your thing then. You have anybody else playing WoW? If you found you like a guild or anything. Oh wait, you said you were gonna try to find a serious guild. Oh. Pickled out. It always sucks when you get into a game, somebody's request almost, and then they fickle, but it happens. Yeah. Jeez, I forgot we're not even in the other world, man. I need to re-explore everything here. Like how there was just already a bazillion monsters. The sanitarium is large. Yep, it's going down to that fucking place I mentioned, dude. I mean, people act like they can raid and not show up on like raid spot. If I miss, I'm supposed to go near the B team. Yeah. I mean, for sure. I don't know, to me it's like it doesn't matter what it is if I have a schedule or any kind of promise to somebody or an expectation. I don't break it no matter what it is. Like even yesterday at the movie thing, I was kind of annoyed. Because people plan their day and their free time around certain things. And I don't like shitting on that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, stuff happens. Yeah, that's why yesterday annoyed me. That's one of the problems, I guess, with living at home, man. Just shit like that, dude. I gotta try to move out. There's drama. I guess we'll go down and get the drainage thing. I mean, might as well fucking get over with. Yeah. Nah, it wasn't a big deal, but the principle of it was a big deal. And I know not for you guys, because everybody's cool, but the reasons were totally fucking juvenile. Why I had to delay, it's just kind of stupid. That's family shit for you. When I make a schedule, I just like to keep it. And it's like if we had more people in here, then it'd be a bigger deal. So it's like, it's definitely not a big issue. But Wasn't really any reason I had to delay it, but I still did. Can I like put something down here, dude? Lucky quarter. Okay, we have to come back again. Thought it would kind of just fall here. But I guess I need to like do the old magnet on a fucking string trick. Wasn't that in one of the Silent Hill games? They did that in like Corpse Party and shit, but I thought it was in Silent Hill 1. Some of the locations and puzzles run together for me in those games. I think as big as some of the environments are in this, it could probably just have infinite sprint. I don't think that'd be the worst thing ever. Oh, it's locked. Oh. There's the answer to that. Let's keep looking around this way. Lock. Okay. Well. I'm gonna do the other world. Yeah, I don't remember Silent Hill 1 through 3 having really any feeling of big tedium. Like, yeah, you'd have to go back and forth to some places, but I'm going pretty long distances within the first 2 hours here. Just to warp so I can go back through the area with this different visual style. I definitely like when it just kind of forces the other world to exist. I kind of feel like it's a cheap way to try to double the size of the game or something. It adds a lot of tedium because you have warp points and shit. And like I said, when you choose to go here, it's not quite as scary as when you're forced to go here. It's not quite as special of an event. I mean, one of these has to open, dude. Okay, maybe we're just going downstairs. Oh yeah, that's another series I should look into. Alone in the Dark. That's kind of a I think the old ones are a big name, but I don't even know what the old ones are like on or how they play. I just remember they tried making one last gen and it was like not good. I think that's kind of got like that clock tower thing going on. Where like it's kind of a cult classic in a way, but it's also kind of just influential.
I've always hated you! You and your devil son!
Okay. That's nice. I think there's also a metric shit ton of enemies in this one. Like there was some enemies in the first 3, man, for sure, but they usually just had like particular placement. Barbed wire. Making another swap. I'm not done here yet. Apparently I am done here. It's literally just pure linearity, yeah, except that one depression in that door. Oh, so that went down too. Maybe that's what's up. Oh, we were flushing it from one floor to the next floor, then down. What does this say? Bring me my son. No. I'm bringing my trusty mallet. I have a lot of ammo.
Okay. So what floor are we on? First floor. So we can go now into the basement. But I should probably check out the other world ship first. Actually, maybe not. What key did I get? Patient belongings room. Okay, I was like, it sounds like something to be on the first floor. Really? Are they dead? What do you like only execute the nurses, man? Should better be here now, man. You can't reach it through the grate, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm glad this place you would want to check every single time you mess with the drainage system is 10 fucking miles away, dude. It's very good. The pacing on this one's pretty fucked so far. And the gameplay bits are kind of tedious. Like I said, I think inherently the Otherworld switch is tedious and the level design's just like really open. Not open. It's linear, but very like long stretches of like areas, shitload of doors to check, shitload of doors to go load through, super long hallways. Which is all well and good if you're actually like kind of taking them a chunk at a time and getting a bunch of stuff and messing with them, but kind of just doing a lot of hoofing it. Pasole. No, I've never had it. I still don't know what the hell it is. Sounds good. Maybe. I mean, I might not know the name. Let me look it up. Yeah, we had hominy a good bit. But no, I've never had this combo. Seems like it'd be easy to make. I imagine getting the spices right is the problem. Or is it not something you spice? Is it just kind of flavor itself? Oh, cumin, the for curry and shit. So has it got like a smell to it? Technically everything has a smell to it, but something intense, you know. Picked up the entire typewriter. Yeah, definitely lingers. I just didn't know if you used enough that it would really get to that point. Maybe even just using a little's hardcore. Like I said, I use a lot of cumin stuff that has cumin in it, but I don't cook with it. Like the sauces I buy already kind of like have already made, so I don't have to go through the heating process and all that hardcore. Was it unpleasant? Yeah. Shotgun. Get that ready for business. camera, man. Why does the camera refuse to ever look towards the center of the room? Like to see what I'm about to fucking have to fight, man. Okay, it's one of those guys. Oh, great. Not all of those in here, just a little target ammo. Great. Yeah, usually I don't. A little cooking I do, I tend to not smell a whole lot of it. My brother's cooking when he'll do some stuff. There's was quite the scent. He'll cook up like an entire like pot of like black beans or some kind of beans, man, and those smell fucking like there's just something about those getting cooked in such a vast quantity. It's just pretty fucking righteous, man. Not a good smell either. Not one of those like pleasant smells. Or shit seeping through the AC, man, like into your room kind of thing. Oh, righteous. Yeah, when I think of righteous, it's I guess kind of that old hippie righteous, man. I just kind of use it at random, I suppose. Can I like open this if I switch? Now I can swap whenever I want. Meat hook. Could one of these like millions? Righteous. There you go, dude. Fucking righteous, man. Righteous. When did people say righteous? Maybe it wasn't hippie people, man. I thought it was hippies. Pigeon. Grunge. Could be grunge. Righteous, dude. Yeah, dude's kind of a... Nah, dude's like... Maybe like... Was like right after hippie. Like hippie said dude, but it might have been a different kind of like... Surfer, yeah. Surfer, yeah, it's surfer dudes. That's what it was. I think it's surfers. Did righteous, like righteous waves and shit. It's blocked off. I kind of want to see what's down there still, if anything. Another meat hook. Got a lot of weapons, dude. Yeah, I would say there's like way too many weapons and way too many enemies, man. Less is more sometimes, man. Careful placement and tighter level design. When you get this many, combat turns into a chore, right? I mean, you're not just fighting occasionally when you feel like you have to. It's like constant fighting. So I'm just gonna avoid it. Oh, were we? I mean, I'm sure the word righteous is like way before, but like a righteous, like a holy man, but... But the righteous, that kind of usage, I feel like that was server. Like someone who's righteous is someone is... Like the actual definition is like... Is it just somebody who's like super devout? Or super acts super holy or something? I'm curious. Some people use righteous in like a negative way towards somebody, like, oh, this person's like overly righteous, or I think overzealous is kind of takes precedent when you're kind of referring to that kind of shit. Like, the game's got a lot of the lighting and aesthetic going on. There's just not really the narrative, and I think the gameplay's already kind of, I mean, we're 2.5 hours in and it's already kind of tedious, but like I've said before, Silent Hill 1 through 3 are some of my favorite horror games ever, so I feel like it was just like I'm not in the mood kind of thing, I would know it. According to our evidence, Righteous does not start out as a surfer eternally nice, as many people assume. It's getting slightly sometime early part of the 20th century. Oh, jazz. Oh, like you're real righteous, man. Huh. I guess I've heard Righteous in like rap before, but that was kind of, maybe that's where it kind of came from. 15 Hearts and jazz musicians, genuine meaning. Yeah, I get the idea. Genuine or honest? Trusting a single word has history like that. Trace. Also, even though I don't mind the lighting and some of the camera angles and stuff, although it sucks for combat, sometimes it might be like too dark. You're like disoriented trying to even find out where the fuck shit is. It'll be an issue if I miss key things. You don't kind of have this like kind of exhaustive strategy to the exploration, like just circle the entire room, spamming A. Like I could see you missing some shit if they don't highlight it with a camera angle or kind of have a different sort of graphic or something on it. Kind of a brighter texture. Etymology hobbyist. Etymology being, is that, I'm assuming that's just like the study of words or some shit. If we're talking context, but I don't actually know what it means. I have no fucking idea. My fucking... Oh, just like in your free time? I mean, you could just like learn about it. You could just say you're interested in etymology. I'm sure you could call yourself I don't know, could you call yourself an etymologist? If you knew a shitload? I mean, you could be self-taught and know more than somebody who's intense, but you might be an etymologist if you're like in academia, like learning about it, like researching it. Might not count if you just know a lot. I feel like it wouldn't be just researching, it would just be like reading up on stuff. Like surely there's like places you can go just to learn like the history of words and development of like languages and stuff like that. Like online. You could like figure it out yourself though? Yeah, I don't know, like from scratch. Like do legitimate research. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, so you'd want to learn about the stuff that hasn't been covered. I thought you meant just kind of like review stuff that's already been covered. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would be hard because it's gonna go in a. I feel like that's so much more fine-tuned than just like general history, right? Like, yeah, you would need some really godly documentation or like stories from people. I wonder how you even like learn that. Because you could get like, World War II, there's plenty. I mean, that affected enough people. It's a big enough deal. It's like you could figure stuff out. You can read about it, but like the word righteous, how do you even start like learning about that? In a way you could say is like super factual. Like, I don't know, you just have to ask people. And even then, it's like you'd have to ask enough people to finally deem something as like fact. Like, you can't just ask like one jazz musician from the 30s or something. And, yep, that's righteous. Like, you'd have to ask a lot of people, be able to draw a lot of inferences, and it's like, I don't know. Maybe you could just like see it in media and stuff. I wonder what's considered like above the board. Yeah, I saw it in a fuck couple movies and asked one jazz musician, like, we're good. Like, when do you start saying, oh yeah, this is legit history, man? I guess there's probably not a ruling. I don't know, I guess that's what's weird about history, man. Because there's some things you just can't, I guess, proof check easily. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, people dedicate their lives to all that. I'm sure there's something. About Google. Anything interesting? Was it sponsored by Google? Was it like propagandic? Or is it like some dude? Okay, interesting. I'm trying to basically scan every book to exist right now to the internet. That's not a bad thing, right? It's interesting. I didn't know they were doing that. Maybe we just won't end up in the mail ward. Oh no, it looks like we will. Yeah, I think it's good. Not gonna get the Alexandria problem or whatever. Everything's on the internet. It's really hard to probably destroy everything off the internet. Although it's still possible. And it's possible to like adjust it, I suppose. Harder than it would be to have like a paper version, right? You can't like digitally change a paper version you already own. But you could adjust it online. People didn't want like, like a certain message to get through or something. Mm-hmm. Interesting to see what an AI trained on, like, all literature would be like. Nowadays, culture in the world is a lot more than just literature. I wonder if that's enough.
Do it. You had to.
A lot of the time people today don't like to read anything other than, like, you know, social media, news articles and shit.
Isn't it? And he was a pest.
So in turn, I feel like that means a lot of, like, current culture's identity isn't in, like, books. Because those people probably aren't going to make books. They're going to make something else. Because they don't like books. Stuff like that. I mean, that's a little basic, but...
I tried to pretend he wasn't, but they were there to make sure I didn't forget. They? The people in the mirrors. They see it all. What's really going on. And it was their idea?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I'm sure scanning all books into something and having the AI like scan it and like learn from it would be super useful, but I don't think it would just be like a perfectly useful AI for like contemporary shit, right? I mean, just because of how the history of like literature and books and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, people still have like, you know, I'm sure academic books and there's all sorts of books being made, but there's definitely, it's different than it used to be. So I'm sure they would round it with more than just like literature, right? It's not just gonna be like some bookworm. Yeah, I don't even know what the goal would be. I assume just to learn about humanity and then better suit humanity's needs or some shit by understanding it. Like make stuff we would want. I have no idea what their goal is. Underlinings of social media is really primitive and simple. It seems otherwise. Technology. Probably. Yeah. I'm just saying that I feel like if we were to make some like God AI,
I had to kill him.
I don't know what the most useful kind of media you'd really... I mean, I guess books would be the most useful if you want to like the entire history, because books have been around forever. I just feel like books probably aren't as culturally important anymore.
My responsibility.
Like books written in this like last 20, 30 years, right?
My flesh and blood. I brought him into this world, so I had to take him out of it. Good wombs can bear bad sons, they say.
I don't know exactly what I'm getting at. I guess I'm just talking about humans expressing themselves and what mediums are the most accurate representation of like current culture expressing themselves. And I don't know. I mean, there's nothing that's probably perfect to that, but I just think books probably aren't as big now. Yeah. I don't know. I just figure like what, I don't know. Well, yeah, what would it like? I just don't know what they're trying to teach it. Like if they read some like R.L. Stein or some shit, like would it really learn much? Like would it learn about like? Because I mean, when you're teaching an AI, it's probably such this massive, just crazy amount of data. It's hard to even like think about. Like, could it actually learn a lot about us from reading like all horror books or something? Like, I don't no fucking idea. Like, is it's like random fiction important to learn about people? Like, I mean, that's how people express themselves. That's like you'd think, but I don't know how it works. Yeah. I mean, that's obviously like super bleeding edge kind of technology, so not gonna be able to sit here and figure it out, but yeah, I don't know. Like if they're trying to teach an AI culture through books and people don't care about books anymore on the same level, then you're not going to be able to teach modern culture as well through just literary shit. Maybe it'd be enough, but imagine the AI is getting taught through a bunch of other shit, not just books, but it'd be cool. I mean, that's the kind of shit I guess they gotta do to make some godly AI. Fucking Skynet, man. Oh no. I'm just carrying this fucking jug around, dude. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I care about books, and most of my family cares about books, and I got a bookstore, and there's still a lot of people there. But I think it's one of those things that there's so many other kinds of media now that you don't just have books for like entertainment. But it's not that people maybe don't care as much. It's just not as popular. Could be. Yeah. I mean, you can get, I guess, more books online easier than before. Yeah. You mean just like the ability to read? I mean, I know a lot of people who are educated that don't give a shit about reading for fun or expressing themselves through it. It's just something they have to do for school and they're done. So I feel like I don't know. I don't know if that's one-to-one with people actually caring about books. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So just by default, that books would be more read now than before, even if there's not as much interest in it as like an entertainment medium. More people too, yeah. But if you're teaching an AI about culture, like I don't know, if 1% of people read books now, even though that's more people than 10% like 100 years ago, still only accounts for like 1% of culture if they were to write books. I'm trying to figure that out. Like, I don't know, if there's more people, that means there's just like more culture, more shit going on, more for it to learn, maybe? And we always think about how old books really reflected culture back in the day. Like they were, is what you're saying, or? I was thinking about how. Oh, okay, if they were, like if they were something. A wrench. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing, is like, it's not like humans have like surely changed so much that like what we write, yeah, more accurately about our culture. I think an AI could pick up on culture even if like a single author didn't really reflect upon his current time period's culture well. Like an AI could probably figure out through just sheer amount of data, trends and like thoughts at the time, you know? Like there's probably enough subtle shit that you could just pick up on through writing. I don't know, maybe that'd be easier with social media. Maybe it wouldn't matter how like culturally enriched the writing is back then. I'm sure, yeah. Different time periods are better or worse. This is getting old. I really don't like going through a door and they just have a dude sitting there waiting. Like, fuck off with that shit, man. We could predict stable combinations of cultures in the world. Like, you could take like what? Like America, Cold War, Russian shit, and how those cultures don't like mix or something. And then like, take ones that do work and like, balance it. And create like the optimal cultures so there's like no war or some shit. Is that what you kind of mean? Or yeah, I'm sure it's possible. I mean, we're not like this magically special, you know, ever, you know, unsolvable equation. I mean, there are certain kinds of people who probably blend together better in certain cultures, and so of course there's probably some like god culture combo that would eliminate confrontation. Although then you'd argue like, is there even like any point in like existing if we were just like fucking like some AI balanced culture? Dude, this is fucking annoying. Really, it's a quick time event, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is so fucking annoying. I'm just a pain in the ass so far, dude. Like all it is just dudes sitting in front of doors, wacky QTEs, fucking 10 zillion dudes, super long hallways, absolute shitload of just fucking tedious bullshit. Hardly any fucking story, fucking tunes. It's like, look, I don't need just constant story or anything, but like, the gameplay ain't doing it. Like, I like some of the lighting, I like some of the fucking camera angles, but yeah, exactly. That's kind of the thing, is like, I mean, technically in like a bubble, right? Like, if we were all just like like almost unfeeling robots, then yeah, there'd be no conflict. But then like, if you're just removing the humanity from the equation, then, or like, yeah, all different cultures and races and shit, then it's like, I mean, who, like, what's even the point, right? Like, oh boy, we got a world without war, but absolutely just like fucking robos living in it. What's up, Diehawk? Or Dicahawk? I have been summoned, the devil. Yeah, 3 wishes from Radlos. One. Those supposed to be razor blades or like post-its, dude? Yeah, that'd be like Monkey's Paw shit. Give me a world without war, and then we just like fucking disappear, dude. I'm sure that fucking has been done. That sounds like something that's been like overused in media or something. I feel like I've seen that a bunch of times. Oh no, we are the real evil. Trizanthium, Ishimaporium, Celerium. Pills only for patients. Okay. This won't be annoying, I'm sure. I appreciate the different camera angles, but like, when it's this dark, I can't fucking tell where the hell I am half the time. Running out of supplies, damn it. Well, I have no pills, so I'm sure we'll have to walk for 10 minutes somewhere to get some pills, and then come back. We'll see. I'm gonna take a break in like 20 minutes, grab a snack and a drink before closing down. There's like 1,000 monsters. Like every fucking square inch of this game, dude. They're like, what's the best part about Silent Hill 1 through 3? The combat. Let's put more of that in, dude. Like, no. Could probably cut the monsters down a bit. Take a look. Why not, man? Are these the pills? Okay. How am I supposed to remember, based on their rooms, what they were like? I don't remember that much about their rooms. We'll have to go back. I mean, the first place was the razor blade one. Yeah, maybe they are. I have no idea what their usual play style is. I've not found many like health drinks or anything. For as many enemies as there's been, it's been pretty light. Seems like all the health drinks were just like outside. It's always. Game has like, they just love throwing dudes like right outside the door, man. It's like some pseudo jump scare or something. But all it's really effective at is just being a really fucking annoying gameplay wise. There's the warped by the heat, the outside is scorched black. The 2 is heat. I assume that's like the red guy, he's like burned. Perfume bottles. Well, this is maybe the one who's playing dress up. So 2 is burn, 3 is dress up. Door is barred. I mean, could just be the last, you know, one we haven't messed with. Food. 5's food. 2's burn, 3's dress up, 5 is Food. 4 is barred off. Something like that. I'll remember when I get there. Like, there's like 5 enemies sitting there, dude. What in the development process were they like, yeah, that's a good idea? I don't understand that. Like, Jesus, not even Resident Evil, which is like a fucking action game, has that many dudes at like one point. Okay, well, so dress up. Well, 2 was burn. I assume this is somebody who's burned. That will take 10 hours to get to these. I have to restart these every time too. The second one was burnt. And I think it was yellow after that. Dress up. KDkill. This is Godo. This is his job. KDkill, man. Okay, I'm assuming because the person never ate that this would be that. Okay. It wasn't that they ate a lot, it's that they never ate. Eat stabil, man. This is Dr. Harris's room. That's on the bottom, or in the second floor. Oh, does it? Kiriyama Oka does good work, man. It's definitely the best part of the game. That's good though. Intimidating jungles. Where is the doc's office? I mean, doctor's office is right there, but I think I can open it. Maybe I have to be in the other world. I need to take a piss. I need to go get a drink. Dude. Gonna have to do that soon. You mark Dr. Harris. Unless that's like a particular special place that isn't the doctor's office. Yeah, I probably need to be out of the other world. That's the problem. I forgot I was still in it. Since you can just swap between them back and forth, sometimes I don't even like know I'm in it. We spend so much time in it. Okay, this is it. We'll be so lucky that we'll end up out of the sanitarium after this. I doubt it. Still that weird door over the female ward. This fucking camera, dude. Alright, I'm gonna take this off. Ugh. I'm shedding the cocoon, I'm evolving. Metamorphosis. Dark metamorphosis. Helen greedy rib today. Her condition is most fascinating. Alright, so this should be what we need to take up to the other world area and the female bit. The Joskata artifact. Alright, I'm gonna take this chance to take a quick break. Hopefully nothing kills me here. We could leave the tunes chilling. So I'll be back in about 10 or so minutes, maybe 15 if I need to go to the bathroom or something. And we'll continue. We'll be playing through all this, and then maybe jump into Clock Tower 2, or maybe something else, we'll see.